Now, Global Cervical Cancer Awareness Month begins today. It is the most common form of cancer in women under 35, with 2 women in the UK dying from the disease every single day. Well, let's talk now to Lavina Mehta, a personal trainer and fitness instructor. A very warm welcome to you. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Just tell me why you personally have decided to get involved with this global campaign, this Awareness Month.
So I feel very personal about this from my own personal experience. When I was 26, I actually went for my smear test and came out with some abnormal cells. It was a stage of mild dyskaryosis. So all that meant is that I had to have some laser treatment done. But I think the importance I want to highlight really is obviously from my own personal experience, not having other ladies go through this, and making sure people are aware and up to date with their screenings.
So how are we doing then, us ladies, with the screening? There are drives every now and then, aren't there, to try and boost the numbers of women coming through? We had that high-profile case of Jade Goody, didn't we? Which
Exactly.
I know boosted the numbers. Are women being more diligent in getting those checks and those follow-up checks as well?
So looking at the research this time last year in 2019, it looks like the majority of women are not up to date with their screenings. Obviously that puts them at higher risk, and if you do get cell changes and you pick them up, there's a 70% chance of actually resolving the cervical cancer risk. So I would really encourage people. It's government guidelines are every 3 years for those between the ages of 25 and 54, and then every 5 years above the age of 54. So, ladies, please make sure you're up to date on the screenings. I think the main factors for women, obviously, are things like slightly being embarrassed or being scared. They say that, obviously, women are very busy, being mums or working. So those are the main reasons that people may not be up to date. But I really want to make sure and highlight the importance today of getting those done.
And look, here we are, January the 1st. A lot of people, we've been talking about veganuary, we've been talking about dry January today. Lots of people making resolutions, of course. I wasn't actually aware that there is a link between exercise and reducing the chances of getting cervical cancer. Tell me more about that, because, of course, you're a PT, aren't you, a personal trainer?
Yes, so I'm a personal trainer and wellness coach. There's some massive studies. There was a study by Roswell Park Cancer Institute in 2016, and it's actually said that just 30 minutes of exercise a week, that's only 30 minutes, will significantly reduce your chances of developing cervical cancer. So 30 minutes is nothing, and I would say the government guidelines are kind of what I want to highlight. As a personal trainer, obviously, exercise will make you look good, but I think the long-term success in terms of hitting your goals, we should be focusing on the health benefits of exercise. So the government guidelines from the NHS are 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week.
So inspire us then. What does that mean?
I say to all my clients, followers, and now viewers, that really breaks down to just say 5 30-minute brisk walks a week. You could do 75 minutes. So you could go for 2 longer runs, so that's vigorous intensity exercise. And I'm a massive promoter for strength training. So you want to try and hit the gym and do some body weight or resistance work 2 to 3 times a week. So I would like to encourage everyone to do feel-good walk. So a 30-minute, it's like my fitness prescription to everyone per week. Try and hit those lovely walks. I love
off the
walking
bus or the tube, a stop earlier.
Exactly. Even in your lunch break, if you're working, like you say, commuters could go in and walk a little bit of the journey. I talked about exercise snacking on Christmas Day, and that could involve, even at lunchtime, going up the flight of stairs at your offices, maybe 3 times. It's talking about getting small changes into your lifestyle. So we want to try and develop this so it becomes small little changes, small steps that become part of your lifestyle as little habits. And I really want to... People, I think, should be focusing on health. Obviously, the aesthetics do come, but feeling good inside and outside.
Well, look, it may be the reason why you had such a success story with your cervical cancer scare. Really good to get your inspiration and raising awareness for cervical cancer screening. Lavina Mehta, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.